Folks up.
You ready?
You have one line. Right. All right.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Justin with the Island Survivor. We're standing here with EJ.
What's up, everyone? Thanks for having me today.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, it's great. We're here at the Bullseye Survival Expo, Charleston, West Virginia. We're having a great weekend here. You know, like minds think alike. We've been it up, really having a good time, exchanging ideas with folks, and just talking survival preparedness, getting ready for bad days.
Yeah, man. What was it like being on? You went on one. I'm sorry. But Naked and Afraid, man.
I would go on alone if they want me in there. I'm not under contract. Sign me up. But Naked and Afraid, yeah, you know, I was the original guy to go out and film basically the pilot with Kelly Neitlinger.
Season 1, right?
Yeah, season 1.
Yeah.
We were. It's season 1, episode 2. It was aired, but we were the pilot. Filmed Terra in Tanzania. We were in Tanzania, Africa. There's a reason no one's gone back to Tanzania to film again. It's a total hellhole, but we made it through it. 21 days, one item each, and it was pretty humbling experience. At least one for me. As a man, I know I changed. I evolved as a survivalist pretty well. You know, I was trained in the Army on survival. I went to the SEER school, so I was always prepared. Always had a lot of gear in my bag. Was always good to go. I knew the primitive stuff. I had those skills, but they perish. They're perishable.
Yeah.
And so I really got humbled out there because I really had to go back to being a caveman now.
Right.
But the attitude about adapting on the fly and adjusting through the whole process really came to bear.
Right. And I noticed you went back again when they done the XL.
Yeah, well, before that even, they called me up and 3 people quit the Amazon.
Right.
And they said, "Do you think you could do it?" Because all the locals say nobody can do this. I'm like, 21 days in the Amazon jungle? Hell yeah, sign me up. I had 6 days to get there, and I went back with a lady named Laura Zera, who also did season 1, and we both finished it. And then we wound up both being selected to go on the very first XL in Colombia, 40 days, 6 men, 6 women. Absolute crazy. I mean, crazy. Because when you got that many people around,
You just doubled your days. Right.
double your days pretty much, and doubled your stress levels because you've got more people in there that haven't had a cheeseburger in a while.
Right.
You put more A-type personalities together like that, man, it can get a little hot.
Yeah. Well, like, was it difficult when you was just 2, or when you was that big of a group?
I think when you're with 2, it's a little easier to kind of stay on the same page, stay in sync.
Yeah.
When you have more people, you got to keep a lot more people on the same page. And the other group did well with it. They were staying on their same page. Just for our particular season, they had a philosophy of how they wanted to handle it, and me and my partners, we had another way we wanted to handle it, and it just the way it worked out. But group survival is always someone's got to be the leader to kind of keep things kind of trekking along.
Yeah.
And not everybody wants to, they need to be led, but they don't necessarily want to be led. So that makes things difficult.
Right. Then you branched out and went to what? Dual survival?
Yes, Discovery asked my partner, Jeff Zouch, and I from Excel to go on and do a season 9 of Dual Survival. We went to 7 different locations. We were 2 locations in Brazil, Utah, we went to Louisiana in the swamps.
Yeah.
Wound up in the former Soviet Republic of Georgia in a cave. Went to South Africa on the wild coast, and then we wound up in Botswana.
Right.
So you're looking at a bull elephant right down the nose, trying to get a drink of water in a hippo pond. That's some crazy stuff.
So was that easier for you?
It was different, you know. I mean, Naked and Afraid, you're out there. You're making it. You're 24/7. You're in it, and you're under the gun.
Right. I've imagined a lot of calories burned.
Yes, you're constantly working.
Really not, and a lot of people don't understand just because you got a container to boil water, that's really not enough to replenish yourself out in the environment like that.
The main reason why Shane, he was digging a latrine for us to say hit water. We went over and looked at it and saw it was clay lime. And we decided to try and see if we could turn it into a well. Because I'd rather drink cold water. I hate hot boiled water. And I could tell that water was fresh and ready to go. And I was like, yeah, let's get on this, man. Let's put cold water in your system. And when you're on the equator, like Colombia was, where we were, that's so hot. It's such a better way to go. And so, but then Duel was a great challenge because we're going through scenarios, you know, 4 or 5 day scenarios where we're teaching people how to get out of bad situation they might find themselves in, teaching them skills,
Right.
showing them how to stay calm, showing them new ways to do different things, to start fire or just get rescued.
It's all about thinking outside the box. Just
Exactly.
because you have a lighter, don't mean that that lighter's going to work all the time.
Exactly.
But that's flint and steel. So if I make char as I'm going,
Yep.
I got a way to start the next fire.
Always have a backup to the backup to the backup. And with dual, the great thing I love was like being a kid. It's like Christmas. What's in the backpack we find, and what can we make it do better for us? Oh my God! I get to tear apart a dune buggy.
Yeah.
And try to survive.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So it was real. It was a lot of fun.
Right.
Not, people kept telling us, survival's not supposed to be fun, not supposed to be laughing. It's like, well, keep a positive attitude, and you're out there, there's nothing wrong with smiling
Right.
and enjoying.
You got to look at it in a different way. Have fun with what you're doing. That way, you're not surviving. You're more or less thriving if you have fun.
Exactly.
Right. So I noticed you got some food and stuff.
Okay, yeah, we just launched our food line here at this expo. Pretty soon, about 2 weeks, it'll be up on my website. You'll be able to get it. We're trying to get it in a bunch of hunting stores across the southeast initially, a couple outdoor stores. Hopefully the bigger boys are going to come on board with Bass Pro Shop and Cabela's and those kind. It's from Ejskullcrusher Survival. It's a dehydrated survival food with a 25-year shelf life. All natural ingredients, no preservatives, no additives, and it's got the highest level of protein you can put in your system. And it's serving 8 to 10 cups where most of the competitors are only doing 6 to 8. They say it serves 4, but that's not real good calories getting back in you for surviving. You're expending a lot. So ours does up to 5 servings, which is about 8 to 10 cups. So we're going to have a variety of meals. They're going to be in 72-hour buckets, 96-hour crates, and then we're going to sell them individually as well, so backpackers or hunters can put them in their kit. So really excited about
those.
it. What's that?
The individuals. I thought you had some.
I had some of those here, but
sold
hey,
out, man.
they sold out like that. And
Yeah.
I had about 50 packets here, and they were gone. And one guy bought like half of them, just right up. So they went pretty fast. But you can't miss the package when you see it out there. Look for this mug with my logos, and keep following me on ejsnyder.com.
Yeah.
And I post all this stuff on there. My social medias like Twitter and Instagram. Go to @EJSnyder333. Please follow me there. Share it with your friends. And on Facebook, you can find me at Ejskullcrushersnyder. The whole name right there, Ejskullcrushersnyder. It's got a blue check.
Yeah.
And that's where you go. That's my fan page. Like it, share it. I'll answer messages there as well. But
I'll try to put a link in the description on this video after it's done.
Right.
That way everybody can find you a little bit easier.
Yeah, and if they go to my website, the social media links are there as well,
Right.
ejsnyder.com. I created a knife in Africa.
Right.
My first knife broke, and so I created this knife, the Skull Crusher Extreme Blade, the SXB by Tops Knives. You can go to topsknives.com, and it's a survival fighting knife. It's a one-tool option. Because when my tool broke out there, and you got another 10 days left on your 21-day challenge, that's a bad day. So I wanted to create that tool they say don't exist, that didn't exist, a one-tool option. It's a chopper, it's a slicer, it's a spatula, it's a hammer. It, saws notches for your traps. You can fight with it. It's got thumb jinting on here that will also catch a blade if your blade's coming across the top here. Comes with the Skull Crusher. It'll go through nuts, coconuts, windshields, melons if you have to. Like I said, it's kind of a fighting knife too. But it's a big knife that does so many things. And when you got to do small tasks, you just choke up on it. You can do so much with it. It planes well, shaves well. It's a nice piece of kit, 1095 high carbon steel, forms a spark,
Right there.
and stays sharp. And I'm really proud of this because it's moved a lot of them. And it's held up well. I love the fact that it's full tang. That way, if something happens to the scales, no big deal. Comes with a socket for the bow drill.
So you really thought out the knife.
Really did. Flat, so you can lash it to a pole. So if you got to reach high up in the tree, maybe cut some bananas down or something, you can still strap it down with some 550 cord because you got these nice anchor points on here. So.
Oh yeah, I've seen that right there.
Yep.
Flash doesn't spear or anything.
Yep, anything. And I did do that in that episode number number 5. The Republic of Georgia, we had Caucasian bears there. So I strapped this thing to a pole because I wanted to know that bear, if he's coming up on me, I was going to split his face open so he knew I was not the lunch meal he was looking for.
Right.
But it really is. It weighs a pound, 10 ounces, basically 26 ounces. You can put your hand on that. You can.
Oh yeah.
People are like, it's got a big handle on it because you got a big hand. It's like, no, it's designed so that you can choke up on it.
Well, it'd be good for chopping and everything.
The weight moves right where you need it. So, I chopped a lot of wood in Africa, and I had a smaller knife, and it just wasn't cut.
Yeah, you get that loose grip handle back here. That's a good chopper, right? Yeah. Good 90-degree spine. Yep. The rod.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So I put a lot of thought into this, and I actually used the prototype for about a year, and then I put it on the challenge. You see me kill those electric eels.
Yes, that is.
And yes, the electric eel puts a whapping on you.
Oh yeah.
But, when you order them from Tops or one of the many distributors out there, you're going to get either a black powder coat or you can possibly get a camouflage option. This is a special rustic look they made for me. And so there's only
Is it hard to keep clean? Because we all know 1095 brass is in harsh conditions.
yeah, I mean,
Is it easy to maintain the field is what I'm asking?
yeah, it's fairly easy to maintain. Just a little oil, clean it up, keep it clean. I've had this thing out in the rain for about a week, and this is a different coat. It's not powder coating, but and I haven't done anything special to it other than wipe it down. So it stays pretty good.
I mean, it looks good.
I tell people all the time, if you're fighting a terrorist, and you stab them, I don't care if they die of tetanus or you bleed them out. But, you know, clean your food. You want to keep the rust kind of off there, but it's a tool.
Right.
You know, I always look at people and they see these pretty little blades. I'm like, do you use the damn thing?
Yeah.
I like to see a blade that's got some character, it's been nicked up. And
If you look at mine, it's got spark marks on it. It's got beams and bangs. I tore it all up.
That's a great thing there. And then, you know, so for me, like the 3 things you go to the field with, knives, the big thing, that's the biggest thing you need in survival too. And I always say a good fixed blade. And one of the fire starters, you talked about fire earlier.
Yeah.
This is the very one I took from the Amazon. It's called the Pure Fire Tactical Fire Starter. You can go to purefiretactical.com. Or if you go to my website, I've got a gear page with all this stuff on there. The food's going to be on there, my knife's on there, this is on there. And this will start fire and water. It's the highest grade magnesium you can get. We started in a pouring down there in the Amazon and got a fire. So this is really good fire starter. Highly recommend it. I've got a couple different versions of it. And on my page too, if you got all kinds of different T-shirts that you go on to an online store, order them. Skull Crusher, Naked Afraid, Dual Survival, different ones you want. Go on there, you can order them. So if you want any of my T-shirts, go to ejsnyder.com, hit my gear page. You can order one of those. And lastly, popping back in here, this water bottle is I've got behind. It comes a company called RX. They've been making this. It's called the Purity. And, you know, I always tell my privates when I was a drill sergeant, told the basic training privates, water's life's blood. Drink a lot of it and you want clean of it because it cleanses your system out. And this filter takes out all the nasty.
Really?
If you're in the pond, whatever you're doing, you know, this particular filter is 99.999949 barred to take out all the nasties that would cause you some problems. I tell people, well, if you're filling up water and it's a nasty pond, just put your bandana over the top, filter the water in so it's not, not clogging your filter up. But this will last for up to 3 months, 75 gallons of water through it. The biggest thing is, people are out there, you pay $79 for this water bottle with this filter. You're spending $650 on water bottles to last you that long, and you're putting 3,000 water bottles back into the environment, whether it's in the oceans or waterways. The fish are eating it, the plastic's hitting our fish, it's polluting the waters. Keep those plastic bottles out of the waters. Get you the freshest water you can drink, even out of your tap water. This will clear out all the different nasties that the government's trying to put in, fluorides and that kind of stuff.
My buddy, he used to do army stuff. Right. He went across the sea. He said they would wash the food up so they could eat. Everybody got sick. He wouldn't eat it. He said they took one of those and went over and he filtered the water with that. He never got sick. They would filter it with a different filter and was sick. But it was just a different environment, different water, different You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get it, man. And water is a commodity. In about 10 years, it's going to be like gold.
Yeah.
And fresh water is going to be,
Right.
we need, humans have to have water. We're made up over 75% liquid. So
Oh,
we have
yeah,
to
yeah.
have this.
Yeah. Well, EJ, man, I appreciate you being on here.
No worries, man.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.